Hello, friends. A couple of Z invaders were trying to use the drainage pipes of a settlement near Kupiansk to escape the mosquitoes and attack the defenders' positions from behind when they received reinforcements from another Muscovite. What I don't understand is that look of panic. Anyway, these illegal tourists keep enjoying the best experiences that Ukraine has to offer. The Russophiles say it's a video generated by artificial intelligence. Honestly, I haven't found any watermarks on it. Even if that were true, there was still plenty of laughter. Speaking of laughs, in this footage we see how an innocent attack mosquito was exploring a building when suddenly a disturbed invader appears and attacks directly. I guess he's going to need some moisturizing cream for his hands. Now seriously, the tourist was apparently trying to catch the mosquito mid-air to stop the explosive from detonating on impact. Too bad he didn't know that the operators can also put them in party mode remotely. Fly high, Ivan. According to Putler, the sanctions campaign by the defenders against the Zed oil refinery has had no effect on the fuel supply within Moscovia. Call me crazy, but I don't think things are going as the old man in the bunker believes. On a darker note, we could also say that the invaders' plan to use horses to carry out their assaults against the defenders' positions isn't working very well either. Unfortunately, we already have the first video showing one of these noble beasts suffering after an encounter with mosquitoes. Another war in which these poor animals also suffer the fate of their riders. The mosquito operators of the Steel Border Brigade accomplished a real feat with their bird in the north of the Sumy region. Their fiber optic controlled drone infiltrated nearly 15 kilometers behind horde lines, positioning itself under a cover of anti-drone nets to reach the entrance of a Z command post and the orc on guard who was watching over the entrance. Here we have a nice video of a Z tourist who was enjoying a pleasant bike ride. He was rudely interrupted by a mosquito from the 414th Unmanned Systems Brigade heading for Apokrops. Noticing the drone, the orc uses the T-Rex tactic, staying still so that the mosquito doesn't see him. Come on, Ivan, that only works in the movies. But don't worry, at least the main character was able to reunite with his colleagues. I find it fascinating to watch the Russian army's ongoing decline. We all remember the daily videos of tank columns attacking Ukrainian positions. Those have been replaced by the destruction of motorcycles, bicycles, and even horses. My friend, let's make a pause. We invite you to join Parabellum as our community motivates us to continue. And if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to leave your like. Now we'll see a mobile anti-aircraft unit from the 114th Tactical Aviation Brigade of the Western Air Command in action during the recent attack by the Horde against the city of Elbid. The team of defenders used an American Stinger shoulder-launched missile to shoot down a Russian Shahed drone. Ideally, an anti-aircraft machine gun would have shot down that drone. If it's already out of range of the mobile fire group's weapons, the only choice is to use a valuable missile. The alternative is to let the Shahed pass and let it fall on a city, and that's unacceptable. The soldiers of the Northern Eagle Border Guard Unit show us how one of their mosquitoes approaches to see if Ivan's truck had its accident insurance up to date. No, it had expired. The northern swarm hunts down the invader everywhere, whether it hides in forests, buildings, or underground shelters. The border guards continue to check the papers of illegal tourists without pauses. Mosquito operators always eagerly welcome infantry, supplies, and vehicles entering Ukraine illegally. On October 4, 2025, at approximately 4:31 a.m. local time, Special Operations Forces carried out an attack on the Buyan-M class missile corvette Grad, transiting Lake Onega in the Republic of Karelia, 1,000 kilometers from Ukraine's border. This marks one of the deepest Ukrainian incursions into Russian territory during the conflict. In addition, against a moving target which indicates real-time information about its position. Official sources reported that the attack focused on the right side of the power plant compartment, causing critical damage to the propulsion systems and potentially leaving the ship inoperative until repairs are made, which won't be easy at all, considering it was hundreds of kilometers from the nearest shipyard. Satellite images and witnesses report smoke and emergency vessels at the site, but as of October 5, no visual confirmation of damage has been released. The Grad Corvette, the latest Buyan-M class ship, is among the Horde's newest and most advanced warships, in service with the Baltic Fleet since December 29, 2022. These ships were built for river and coastal use, but they have strong long-range attack abilities like the Mk caliber cruise missiles, which Moscito often uses to strike Ukrainian cities from secure waters in the Black Sea, the Sea of Azov, and the Caspian Sea. At the time of the attack, the Grad was en route from the Baltic Sea to the Caspian Sea, probably to replace one of its sister ships that had been sunk or damaged by the Defender's swarms. So this successful attack helps reduce the attacks launched against cities and critical infrastructure before winter. I wanted to end today sharing a memory from January 2024, in which we can see a Bradley providing home service to a Russian BMP during the combats at the Stepove front. In this high-quality footage, you can see the Bradley moving towards the front as it proceeds to use its 25mm cannon to dismantle the BMP-1, which seems to be immobilized. Later, you can see the same Bradley providing close fire support against an infantry position that is under intense attack, which is repelled thanks to the coordinated work of both soldier teams. For those who want to see additional content, we invite you to subscribe to our Patreon, where for just $1, you'll have access to uncensored war content. All right then. Do you think catching a mutant mosquito by hand is a good idea? Leave your answer in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.